Hello, this is Retro Marky with a bit of a quick update, I suppose. Got a few projects going at the moment, but one I wanted to show you was this beautiful little retro Pi with Commodore 64 and Amiga and a few other systems. Now, I didn't make the image myself, but I'm well impressed with it if you're a Commodore 64 fan especially. And I'm running this through a VGA adapter. This screen is just fantastic for retro games because you get a proper 4.3, and also I'm using PC speakers. You could do this more easily through HDMI, but that's the way I've chosen to do it, so that's how it's going to be done. So let's plug in this bad boy and give it a whirl. Get some power in here, and there we go. Voila, we will boot. I wanted to show you the booting process because it's a big part of the experience for me. And isn't that just wonderful? So anyway, just to update you, I'm still working on the Sanyo SB 555, is that what it's called? Or MB, what was it called? MBC. Have got some progress to report on that once I get a video done. I've got some stuff to talk about in another video with the Commodore 386 PC, which is done. And also I've got this thing here, which is a rather wonderful combination of old PC and retro gaming. I actually got donated that by the wonderful guys at the scrap store, Project Reboot, so thanks for that. So let's just find my controller. I'm using one of these SNES rip-offs, which works rather well for retro gaming, I would say, and just not very expensive. One little tip is, if you don't have enough buttons to configure the full thing, this is more designed for Xbox 360 controllers, you can just hold down a button and it will be not defined. So just quickly do that. So unlike that other C64 Pi video I did, or part of a video, this works a lot better. I'm not sure, I need to investigate why that wasn't working properly. I was using the Vice emulator, and for me, probably just me, probably something I didn't get quite right, but the frame rate was really choppy. Yeah, okay. Okay, if you want. Whatever makes you happy. So here we go. We've got Amstrad CPC, Commodore 64, of which you have 5,000 games, or 5,230. MSX. That's a system I don't know much about, so I'm quite intrigued to have a play with that. And the same with the Sharp 68,000, which was one of the first 16 or 24-bit computers. Classed as 24-bit, but I think it was. Yeah, I mean, I would count it as one, is that era of 16-bit with the 68,000. Some intriguing things to look at on there, actually. Specky, CD32, and the 64 Mini. Not quite sure why we need that and the 64, but anyway. Nice thing about this is if you press select, you get one of these little sort of demo things that keeps on running and showing you randomly a bunch of games, which I find is really nice to run in the background. You often just glance over and think, oh, what's that game? I don't know that one, I'll check that one out. You can also press select again and skip to see what else there is. There you go, there's a 68,000 game. A little bit choppy, but some of the games I've seen look quite good. Amiga again, Amiga again, Amiga again. There are other systems on here. There goes another specky one. 64? Yeah. So that's that. I'll just quickly show you a game running on the 64, for example, so you can see the speed is correct. One thing I need to fix is you get this border at the side, which is designed for widescreens, so that you get a nice image, but on this monitor it's obviously not widescreen, so what game? Now the only thing is, the more games you put on, the longer and harder it is to find things, unless you use a keyboard, which I don't really want to do. So I'm trying to get these Pi systems and this other computery thing over here to be more like a kind of no hassle retro sort of console experience. There's Whizball, obviously at the end. Because I want to do a game that I know well, so I can tell the speed is okay. This might be one of those fast forward moments if I can be bothered in editing. Probably not. So it does its best. It does speed up quite fast, but in some ways I think the trick is not to have so many games. Maybe I've got too many. Well, this is a card that I downloaded, so I'm stuck with this basically. It's not one I made myself. There we go. Oh, not quite. Spin on. There. Whiz the wall. There. And also a nice thing about this is you get a little preview at the side as well, so you go, oh, that game, yes, I know that, that's Whizball. And a little bit of history, 1987, published by Sensible Software. Rating 5 out of 5, I disagree, it should be 6 out of 5, it's that good. Okay, let's have a quickie, looky. Almost instant loading, but not quite. Depends on the game, depends on the format that's been put on there. In fact, I think this might take 30 seconds or so. Not sure why .prgs weren't used, which would have been a lot quicker, but that's the way the micro SD card crumbles. You might have also seen me at some of the, or on some of the Project Reboot videos as of late. If you haven't subscribed to them or looked at their videos, please do, and you might even get a glimpse of me dicking around in the background. Okay, a little bit of sound, just to show you the experience, and then doing something else. So you have to find another video. Okay. Right, no sound then. Ah, okay. Just realised, because this is a fresh, I did a fresh install for this video. So we will need to not do that. Go away. How have I configured it to go backwards? So you can see it's not super fast responsive, but it's definitely much quicker than using real hardware, of which I love, by the way, but there are times when, like this, I can just chuck this Pi in my bag and take it to a mate's house if I had any, or take it to my workshop at Swindon Makerspace. So we're going to setup. So this is not a trick, it's just a tip, I would say. For if you're using VGA or composite, which I've done on both Pis, then you'll need to configure the audio, because the audio is defaulted to come out of the HDMI socket. So we'll go down to headphone jack. That's all we have to do. It'll probably be too loud now, but there we go. Oops, no, okay. Okay. No, that's not right. God damn it. My buttons are the wrong way around on my controller as well, it's just confusing. Right, headphones. There we go. Okay, right. Now, back. There we go. Ah, that's a nice thing, is it's kept it in the last place that we were. It's kept it on Whizball, so that's kind of cool as well. So we should have sound. More PC speakers. You could connect to your hi-fi, it's probably the best way. Yeah, so I'm looking into how plausible one of these are as a sort of retro gaming console. Has a kind of form factor of a PS2 Slim, but it's using a Unix operating system called Laka. I'll do another video on that, I think. Well, I won't say another video, I mean I'll do a video. I mean another video about that. But I haven't done a video before, so it's not really another video, but there you go, so you can see the sound is working just fine. Emulates SID pretty well. There we go, that is our Whizball. Not sure about the borders, I like the pictures. Give it an arcade machine kind of feel, with decals on the side, but one thing really nice is, I'm just realising, I'm playing Whizball on a VGA monitor. And as you know, 64 fans, normally you can't connect your 64 to VGA monitors. So I must say the picture is rather spiffing. I'm using a SNES gamepad. It's good for Whizball except for the icons when you need to double click very fast. It doesn't work as well, but I'm just shit picking. So shit picking is nitpicking, but in a negative way. And there we go. So that's that. I don't know if I need to show anything else. I don't think so. You get the idea. That's pretty much it. This is a pre-made. Thank you. This is a pre-made image. The nice thing about this, you don't need to know anything about Raspberry Pi. With the other Raspberry Pi, it's actually running here, running main at the moment. I had to configure all the cards myself, load up the operating system, configure it and load up RetroArch. It took quite a while. It was really good fun, don't get me wrong. But if you want something that's a lot more easy, then this is probably the way to do it. Okay, well I'll see you in my next video or videos. I've got plenty of ideas rolling. It's just a case of getting around to doing it with work and voluntary work. And I'm still working on some secret projects to do Commodore 64 and acrylic at the makerspace. So I'm kind of busy right now, but just wanted to knock this one out. So I'm not going to say that's what she said. Ciao for now, tubers. Retro Marky out.